Welcome to Exam Sale, where we break down the Section 1 critical reading syllabus so you can study with purpose and confidence. In the next few minutes I will walk you through each domain, its weight, what you will learn, and how to prioritize your preparation. This critical reading section is divided into 4 domains with exact weights: craft and structure 28%, information and ideas 26%, standard English conventions 26%, and expression of ideas 20%. Together these domains test comprehension, evidence use, standard grammar, and revision skills across conceptual and scenario-based items, and they define what to focus on during study sessions. Craft and structure accounts for 28% of the test and is rated medium difficulty with an estimated learning time of 15 hours, assessed through conceptual and scenario-based questions. You will learn high-level comprehension of text segments, how to interpret words in context and Tier 2 vocabulary, and how to analyze the impact of word choice on tone and precision. The domain also covers text structure and purpose and cross-text connections, so you will practice identifying a segment's function, tracking overall organization, comparing perspectives across passages, and connecting parts to a central thesis. Information and ideas makes up 26% of the exam and is labeled hard with about 20 hours recommended, using conceptual and scenario-based assessments. This domain teaches you to identify central ideas and details, select and evaluate textual evidence, and analyze quantitative evidence from tables or graphs to support claims. You will practice command of evidence, both textual and quantitative, draw inferences from implicit information, distinguish major from minor details, and learn to evaluate how evidence strengthens or weakens arguments and scientific conclusions. Standard English conventions also represents 26% of the test, is medium difficulty, and calls for roughly 12 hours of focused study with conceptual and scenario-based items. Expect to master sentence boundaries such as correcting comma splices, proper semicolon and colon use, and clause transitions, as well as form, structure, and sense topics like subject-verb agreement, verb tense consistency, pronoun, antecedent clarity, and fixing misplaced or dangling modifiers. This domain trains you to spot and correct errors quickly so that your answers reflect a clear command of punctuation, agreement, and formal academic sentence structure. Expression of ideas comprises 20% of the section, is rated easy, and suggests around 10 hours of practice with scenario-based assessment tasks. In this domain you learn rhetorical synthesis by integrating information from researcher notes, selecting relevant details to meet a rhetorical goal, and organizing content into a coherent argument or narrative for a target audience. You will also refine transitions and cohesive devices to improve flow, practice signaling cause and effect or contrast, and learn to adapt tone and detail selection to achieve maximum rhetorical effectiveness. To conclude, prioritize study time according to the exact weights. Invest most in craft and structure at 28% and in information and ideas and standard English conventions at 26% each, with targeted practice for expression of ideas at 20%. Focus on mastering the listed topics. Practice with both conceptual and scenario-based items, and track your progress against the recommended learning hours to be exam ready.